Hello everyone, welcome back to another Star Stable video, besties. Today, we have even more spoilers, so many spoilers, just, we're here, bestie, for the spoilers. So anyways, today, we are going to be talking about the brand new UI change that Star Stable recently implemented in last week's update, and their thoughts on that. Like, Star Stable officially commented something that I think was pretty interesting, and I want to show in this video. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Let's go. Okay, I'm also going to be training like real time, bestie, and we know how that goes. Lovely. Little multitask. You know what? Let's go to Jorvik's stables. I just got that notification and haven't been there in a while, so let's go. Also, like, the brand new loading screens are just too cute. Like, it's immersive. It is an experience now. So I really do like that. Anyways, you are here for the spoilers. So as I was saying, basically with the new UI update, we all know it. It's here. As you can see, we have the new UI, and Star Stable has been working on this for a while. They like put out a beta test a little while ago. I think like early February or kind of in the beginning of the year, we got the beta tests, and not too much has changed since the beta test. I feel like they were almost done with it then, and now we finally have it in game, which is interesting to see. Girl, my voice just broke, but anyways, ew, I do not like the tornado there. That's creepy. But anyways, as I was saying, bestie, stop getting me off track, Patricia. I'm trying to tell you guys the spoilers. So anyways, we have this brand new UI, and they kind of said like, oh yeah, it's official, this is the brand new UI. Not too many changes are going to be in the UI from here on out. But recently, I was looking over on Instagram, and someone posted a Star Stable comment, which I found to be pretty interesting. So this is what it said. This was a comment that Star Stable made. So they said, Star Stable Online, the UI will undergo a makeover to bring back the Star Stable charm. Once we have made some changes in the back end that will help our designers create it. If you want to read more about it, you can check out the blog post, which is the linked blog post where Star Stable talks about horse progression. So I thought this was pretty interesting because Star Stable seemed like this was going to be the final version of the UI and kind of like how it's going to look from here on out. But Star Stable themselves confirmed that they are going to be bringing back the original Star Stable charm. I am guessing, of course, it is going to have more of this like updated feel to it to like tie in the mobile app to Star Stable, if that makes sense, like make them more cohesive, since that's kind of like what they're getting at with this update. It just looks so mobile. Like, it just looks so mobile. There is no denying it, all right? Yes, it looks like Star Stable is going to be bringing back the original Star Stable feel, which I think personally is super interesting. I'm guessing we will have more of the like 2000s feel back. If not, like, I feel like Star Stable was really green and blue before, which makes sense with the Jorvik flag and just everything like that. They just had a lot of the aesthetics that matched some of the older games as well. So this is not final. Star Stable confirmed it. They just want to work on sorting out back end details. I'm guessing once we get the beta players not beta anymore and like we get the player characters in game, then Star Stable will start working more on updating the UI again, and this is more of just like a temporary change before Star Stable does get a chance to work. I know one thing they're working on with the back end revamp is the inventory revamp, which if you don't know, Star Stable is going to be adding like more inventory slots and just make it so even your horse would be able to have like 2 saddlebags, everything like that. They confirmed they were working on that as well. So here's what they said in the blog post. Let's revisit it. I already read through this like a while ago, but they kind of talk about like the horse progression update before the horse progression was in Star Stable. So I think one of the things that was very interesting that I want to bring up again that they will be changing once horse progression gets added is this. The horse progression update introduces new functionality, but the visuals are not final. We heard a lot of feedback on the HUD missing that familiar Star Stable charm. Our UI and UX designers are hard at working building a new Star Stable online design system. This system will allow us to build new features and new experiences faster than ever for all of our players across all platforms. It's like a library of components, buttons, menus, and windows. I am guessing that is more of like the back end. So then And they go on to say this new design system should give us all of our platforms a singular UI aesthetic that looks and feels like Star Stable. We considered waiting for us to finish the design system before we release Horse Progress to you all, but we want to give you the new features ASAP, like the leveling, everything like that. So we've talked about the changes we are making today, but let's take a moment to talk about the future. During our Horse Progression Ambassador test, we received tons of feedback on our UI, and our first impression was dizzying. We had players ask for smaller icons, bigger icons, and more stuff on the screen, less stuff on the screen. This feedback told us one very important thing. Each of our players has their own way of playing. Instead of us ignoring some portion of the player base, we want to support that uniqueness in all of you by creating a customizable UI experience. We started this with UI scaling options, so that was just like the start of what they're going to do to make it customizable, which made it possible to adjust the size of buttons and menus to suit your screen resolution. But we are excited to go so much further than that. With Horse Progression, we're releasing toggle options for further customizability, and this is just the beginning. We are proud of the added functionality, but to reiterate, the visuals for the new HUD will be getting an aesthetic update as soon as we finish our design system. So this is like not final at all. It's more of like a temporary solution so that we can experience the new gameplay that Star Stable had to offer, which was the horse leveling system, the call your horse to you, all of that stuff. They just wanted to like get it out ASAP, and they are bringing back the Star Stable charm. I'm hoping sooner rather than later, but first they need to work on more back-end things and make sure that everything's kind of like cohesive throughout mobile and the online Star Stable experience. So that is what they're doing. Also, they're going to make it a more customizable experience. So you will get to choose what buttons to show on your UI and your like user interface, everything like that in the future. So again, I just thought I should mention this since it is pretty important, and the aesthetics of the UI Star Stable confirmed they are not final and just there so we can have the game gameplay. So as always, I hope you besties have a great day, and today is the official last day of the May giveaway, so be sure to join that for a chance to win a free 500 star coins code, and I will have another giveaway, probably not tomorrow, but like, we'll see bestie. Anyways, we'll have a June giveaway. Yeah. It's June, right? Junie Toonie. Okay, anyways, I hope you have a great day, bestie. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here from the bottom of my heart. Oh, is this just a reason to show off my nails again? Yes, it is. How did you know? Okay, anyway, bye-bye.